Oh, it's more. It's even more. It's Seicross. We're back with another episode here on the NES. Seicross, developed by Nichibutsu, published by FCI. You know, I know it says Nihon Busan. Maybe that's just another name for Nichibutsu. Hard to say, man. Oops. Did that? Nope. That did not start the game. Okay, okay. Gosh, that was loud. Suddenly. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what this game is. We're gonna find out together. I did see it somewhere. That's somewhere being Wikipedia. Uh, the genre tag on this was shoot 'em up, which is, I guess, kind of true. By kind of, I mean pretty much completely true. We are on a horizontal plane. We are shooting them up. So there you go. I suppose that's all just fine here. Now, I do have an energy bar that's going down rapidly. I should probably find out how to make that not go down. Right? Is it these? Nope, that's a landmine. That's certainly not how you save your energy here. Do we gotta pick up the guys waving their arms? Do they increase our energy any, or are they purely for points? They do not increase our energy, so, well, immediately we can call them useless. Moving further to the right does not make the game, does not make your speed go any faster, by the way, either. Looks like bumping into enemies also doesn't really change anything. Oh, that is energy! I just blew it before I was able to pick it up last time. Okay, well, good to know. They are not landmines. However, I've blown up again. Boy, good thing this series is called 2 Minutes to Lose, huh? Nah, I don't know what this game holds in store. Possibly not much more than this. It's just, you know, I gotta set those expectations here. Not every game can be Kinsaden. I can't get over how good Kinsaden was, by the way. That's I went to bed and I dreamt of Kinsaden. Not really, but I did think about it today. Not a lot of the games on this series have me thinking about it the next day, going, ah, that was good. Well, can't quite get all of these guys here. Okay, furthest we've gotten, so that's very nice. Looks like you want to stay out of the sticky stuff here, probably. Makes sense. That's a star. Perfect. Okay, so yes, all the people you pick up, those are just bonus points. Easy enough. Easy enough to figure out, at least. My goodness, it appears we are turbo firing now, and I'm not even holding down the turbo button. Well, that was a bit nonchalant of a death, wasn't it? Let's try that again. Ah, we're gonna try it again because we have to. That's what I have sworn to all of you. Is that we shall attempt these games for as long... Dang it. For as long as I have to. So, yes, that is the problem with bumping into the enemies. While they cannot outright really kill you, they can definitely push you into things that can kill you. Boy, that was bad too. I gotta get a grip on how this thing controls, you know, the overall speed. How long it takes me to get to the other side of the map. You know, things like that. I'm sure if you're a Seicross Pro, you'll have it all memorized where the bonus points are, and you can just save everyone in one run. And then you set the Seicross world record. Congratulations. You set a world record for people who are interested in Seicross. You didn't even have to actually set the high score, just having interest in it was world record breaking enough. That sounds rude, but again, this is, you know, this is not a valuable game. I see it all the time in, like, eBay bundles and stuff. It's the kind of game that's just kind of added on there, and they're like, hey, They're like, I know that you're just buying this bundle for the copy of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt in it, but how about I throw in some Seicross for you, because I can't get anyone else to buy it. It's exactly one of those types of games. Believe me, I do a lot of sharking around on eBay. Unfortunate. Nothing so unfortunate right now. I mean, yes, I'm down to 0 lives, which I would consider not the greatest thing ever. The red ones are annoying, you know. They specifically slow down just to annoy you and get in your way. The purple guys seem to really charge bravely forward. Ah, come on. I thought I had that one. You gotta be kind of precise in your positioning here as well. Could have saved those guys if I was a little braver. Ah! Could have saved those guys if I were a little better. This game seems okay. I'm more optimistic for what this game holds than next week. Mostly because next week is actually a licensed game, and boy, those, you never know with licensed NES games. Some of them are, in fact, all-time classics. Some of them are really not. And I just don't know enough about the next upcoming game to tell you. It's a game, I'll give you a little hint here, it's a game that I'll actually have to play twice, because it is also on the Master System, coming up not too long after that, so we got kind of a Ghostbusters situation going on here. Gotta say, the music doesn't fit. I was expecting something way more, you know, tough and edgy. Or something of this, you know, it's like a sci-fi biker game. You need something a little more, oh yeah, futuristic and super cool and stuff. Instead, this is not quite that. Improving though. I haven't lost any lives yet, so that's basically a miracle. If I get more than 7,000 bonus points, then I'll have saved more poor souls as well. Yeah, get the energy. Pick that dude up. The energy, pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Oh, sorry, that guy down there, he is not going to be picked up. This is all moving a little too fast for comfort now, but that's one other guy. Ah, shoot. Alright, well, we did finally lose a life there. Did bring us straight back to this area, so that's nice. I'm not quite certain what I was attempting to do right there. I was just trying to lose a life, you know, for Nash. I was wondering if those things could be destroyed, because I could have sworn that I destroyed them before, but if you can, it takes more than 1 point. 0 bonus points because I died. Okay, well, that answers that question. You do, in fact, have to remain in one piece with all of the people that you save, which I could have done. And yes, that's okay. That's how you get the star. It's by destroying the big columns. And the star must be which gives you the, yeah, the rapid fire. Okay, I got it. It's easy. 20,000 points and it made a sound, but I don't have any extra lives. So, what gives? Oh, look at that. Okay, there is a more robust power-up system than I thought. I just have not been getting any of them. Focus on destroying the columns. They're dangerous. But if you can power up, it'll make everything else less dangerous. Shoot 'em up 101. Risk versus reward. Not to be mistaken for row versus row. Not even remotely the same thing. Ah, missed it. It was a little too close to the environment for me to feel comfortable grabbing that. Yeah, there was another column way up there. We'll just smash him in this. Smash him into the side of the level there. Okay. That's a power-up right there, which is wonderful. I have not been saving very many lads this time. I'm focused more on trying to get to the power-ups. Okay, so I specifically need a red star. Because the green star is just rapid. Good to know. It's not so much a stacking power system as you would expect in the majority of shoot-'em-up games that you may or may not play. And I don't own enough shoot-'em-ups like in the physical world. I have like Echo Limited 3. It's a pretty cool one if you're into bullet hell. Which I like bullet hell games, but I'm bad at them. That's the kind of relationship I have with that specific subset. Although I'm only bad at them because come on, man. I'm only bad at them because I haven't played enough of them. If I had to really sit down with Echo Unlimited 3, well, I could get good at it. Because anybody can get good at anything. Okay, well, this turned out to be considerably worse than it could have been. Yep, sorry guys. You're all just gonna have to die. Hey, at least I come into level 2 with a life. I haven't seen that happen before. Which is really a wake-up call. It's like, man, play the game. Now, you know, that's another very important lesson. Target prioritization. Know what to shoot at and when. Today, I prioritized the wrong target. And there we go. And then, the correct target. Now, I thought I could sneak past that, but I wasn't quick enough. This is a hard game. Seicross is pretty difficult, you know? I cannot tell why. I was checking to see how easily I could cheese the fact that I don't have the power-up. I was like, how well can a turbo button fix that for me? The answer is actually not really well at all, because you just get like a few possible projectiles on screen. Yeah, just get out of here. We gotta bully him out of there. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The red guys, I think, are my biggest enemies here. There we go. Now we have proper rapid fire. Let's see how we can squander it. Well, we need energy, for one. Perfect. Problem solved. Whine about it, and it'll fix itself. Yo, I've actually found that when people tell you when you're a kid that complaining won't solve anything, that's kind of wrong in a way, actually. And I may have been on this rant before. I don't know. They all blend together, but like, if there's an actual problem and you don't complain about it, then people don't know that there's a problem. You gotta give the world a chance to hear you out, you know? Be like, hey, this isn't right, and someone's gotta do something about it. No one's gonna fix it unless they know that it's ruining somebody's life. Ooh, wow, I thought I was going to die there, honestly. That was a major risk that I took to save that man. That guy, though, he was easy to save. That guy, too. And this one. And this one. And this one. Not that one. I have a limit. There's a limit to my insanity and what I'm willing to do to get an extra little payday around here. Those guys, wish I could have helped them out, but, you know, they should have found themselves in a better area. Okay, we're gonna get a big bonus payday this time. Check this out. Oh, yeah. 20,000. Beautiful. That's enough for an extra life. Look at that. Bike 3. Never seen a 3 in that column. The time for improvement has come. Behold, as I improve at the video game. Look at that. You go under that, and then you just get out of there. I'm figuring it out gradually. But the nice thing about this game is, you know, it's the kind of game that you figure out by just like becoming better at it, and not like, oh, I have to like look something up in a manual because the whole game is just a farce. No. It's a nice straightforward game, and I can appreciate that about it. That's not to say that all games have to be simple or anything. Okay, those things can't really be destroyed, so chill out. I think that shooting actually takes energy, so I should chill on the shooting when there's nothing to shoot. That said, I'll take all that. Come on, I made it so far. Okay, that's fine. At least that's, you know, what am I looking to say here? That's checkpoint territory is what I'm saying. I'm not going back to the beginning of the game. No! I thought there was a way that I could swoop up into them. Yeah, I got baited hardcore by them. My good nature, once again, proves to be my undoing. Just like every superhero known to man. Oh ho, you saved an unnamed background character, and now you will die! That's how I feel right now, man. Ah, rats. Incredible how quickly it all falls apart, isn't it? Okay. Just take it smooth. You know, you don't gotta do any fancy moves. You don't gotta speed through this at a breakneck pace. You can just... Okay, we're fine there. Yeah, it's a nice slow level where you can relax and just focus on, you know, focus on some U time. Never mind. 69,300. It's a new high. If you want to call it that. I gotta say, you know, I appreciate not having to fight the bike guys in that level. But there's definitely way more that you gotta actually worry about dodging. Well, I did not get the power up, nor did I save the person, so that was about the worst way that could have panned out. However, consider the power up received. Interestingly enough, you do actually get points for when the enemies smash into walls. So bumping them off into the distance is viable. That's cool. A nice little inclusion into the game. Another day of E3, another, admittedly not a lot being shown. Take-Two's conference was literally not about video games at all, so thanks, Take-Two. I know diversity and inclusion are good things and all that, but, like, Come on. If you do it at the one event where like everybody's expecting video games to be shown off, then you're gonna get a bad you're gonna get bad press. Just period. That's any thinking man could tell you that here. I think it would have been a much smarter move had they done that panel like after an actual show. And it was like a Zoom meeting too. It's not even like it was this like super well done thing. It was literally just like people that nobody knows just like talking in a Zoom meeting. It's a truly bizarre choice for an E3 conference. They were like, hey, we need everybody to know that we're never going to make another video game after Red Dead 2 came out. How do we do that? And they were like, well, you can have a diversity panel. Absolutely appalling gameplay from me right there, by the way. Just terrible. So basically, yeah, so far, Xbox, Microsoft, still very much in the running to have definitively won E3, as it were. Which nobody saw coming, I don't think. You know, after the fabled Xbox One TV debacle many years ago, Microsoft was kind of the punching bag. But let it never be said that a company cannot land on their feet. Got him. Smash. I've heard some people try to say that Sony won E3, but Sony didn't actually have a presentation. Unless you want to like count their state of play as an E3 presentation, but it wasn't. It's a separate thing. Did not take place during E3 hours. And don't get me wrong, I'm very excited for Horizon Forbidden West, but you know, you can't you need a little more than one game to carry you into the victory podium. Although the bar for E3 this year has been a fairly easy podium to reach, admittedly. Square Enix's wasn't good. I haven't heard anything about Capcom's, which is probably bad. Like, I didn't see a slew of game announcements following their presentation, whatever you want to call it. I assume that a lot of this is thanks to this being a COVID hangover year. It's probably a lot that got delayed and delayed to the point where people... I went backwards into it! That's horrible! What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of the games that people may have had to show are just, like, not in a working state right now, and they're like, well, it's not worth showing, and I say, fine, I guess, that makes sense. If you want to be all reasonable about it. Wow, that went from an okay run to an absolutely terrible one. In the span of... Yeah, I mean, it only takes a second, you know? It takes like 1 second if you're not paying attention to die, but I can't believe I died there. I seriously felt like I ran backwards into it. The PC gaming show. That's an interesting one. There were a lot of video games revealed, that's true, but I've always found it a little odd that the PC is kind of the apex of gaming technology and seems to always get the most, like... I don't mean this to be rude, but everything in the PC gaming show is always, like, kind of low-fidelity indie games. And a lot of my favorite games of all time have been indie titles, so don't for a second think that I'm knocking the indie games. But it's like... Where's the killer apps, right? Well, I guess the thing about PC is it doesn't really need a killer app because the people who are going to game on PC are going to game on PC. Like, they don't need the game to where it's like, hey, switch to PC. There's not a single company that is like, we're the PC company. It's like, no, it's like, hey, here's a new special food that only this specific fridge can keep cold. It's like, that's not how it works. Doing very poorly here, by the way. Jesus. As if I needed, you know, to enunciate that point any further that I'm doing poorly. There are games from that indie sphere that were revealed that do look really cool. The one, I'm trying to remember who is developing it. Oh, yeah, the guy who developed Pony Island. He's doing like a procedurally generated horror card game. It looks really, really cool. I'm very excited to be able to try it out. Pony Island was a ridiculous experience in its own right. Alien. What the heck happened there? I mean, I died. That's what happened. But yeah. That's the kind of example of an indie experience that I think is really gonna knock some socks off here. But then there's so many where it's like, you play as this depressed character who goes on a journey to find himself, and all of the gameplay is you walk around a lake. It's like, I'm not saying that I have an issue with video games that, you know, tackle social issues. Not at all. Not at all. It can be done very, very well. But when it's at the cost of actually having a game to play, like, I thought Life is Strange was a great story. I also don't know if it necessarily utilized the most of the video game medium. Like, in a lot of ways, it could have easily been like a choose-your-own-adventure. Which I guess you could then argue, oh, well, video games as a medium just make a choose-your-own-adventure more enticing and easy to get into, because it's all animated and you feel more in control of the character and yada. And I'm like, okay, that is true. I don't dislike the existence of these games. I'll say that. Again, I enjoyed Life is Strange. I'm a hard sell when it comes to, like, getting super excited for those kinds of games. For me, it's less I see the trailer and then I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it. And it's more so I never knew it existed. People say it was good, and then I say, oh, I'm gonna play it. Which, I don't know what point. I'm not even making a point. I was like, what am I even talking about here? I cut to the chase, man. There's no chase that I'm really cutting to, you know, I'm just kind of... I'm going with the flow here. Just saying what's on my mind. I think a lot of people were a little overly negative about the state of E3 this year. Yes, it was not the greatest. I mean, we still got tomorrow. Nintendo could still knock the absolute doors down, but between poor showing from what's their name? Poor showing from Square Enix, that's it. Poor showing from Capcom. No showing from Take-Two. No showing from Koch Media, despite them all being present. Oh no. I can understand why there's a little bit of animosity for E3 this year. But I say again, I think come next year, it'll be a little more in line with what people are expecting here. I think there's still a lot of games that have been delayed. A lot of games that just are not... Come on, man. Are not in a fit place to show. And yes, everybody's gonna get real upset about the fact that Bethesda didn't say anything about the Elder Scrolls. But, you know, it'll show up when it shows up. That's how I've reserved myself now. I'm like, hey, when it's here, it's here. In the meantime, there's about a billion video games out there that you haven't played. So get out there and find yourself a new favorite, is what I say. That's not me saying, oh, how dare you want more of your favorite. No. But, you know, sitting in agony and waiting is just going to make the wait worse. Stay busy, man. I've done that before. I'm not playing this game very, in case you needed me to tell you. Okay, it's 5,000 points if you shoot that little alien that comes out of the skeleton. Good to know. That was what I wanted to do. Now, can you grab the alien? Can you collect the alien? Can you sell the alien to Rick Harrison and his band of pawnish miscreants. Speaking of pawns and chess, I'm watching No Game No Life because I never watched it before. I mean, it's very rare that an anime looks as good in the actual like day-to-day episodes as it does on the poster. The poster is just this lush, extremely bright, neon, colorful, pink dreamscape, and then the whole show is just, it just has this like this super soft filter over everything. Everything is colorful. It's a sight to behold. If you don't like anime and you're not a fan of what I've heard described as the creepy anime bullshit tropes, probably don't watch it. There are some shows where I can tell you how come on, I'm doing poorly. There are some shows where I can tell you, hey, give it a try even if you don't like the medium. You might find something to like. Such as Attack on Titan. You know, there's a reason that's such a popular show. It is appealing to people who don't find anime appealing. Same thing with Death Note. And Death Note's very popular for the same reason. But no. No Game, No Life. It's great so far. I'm only like 3 episodes in, but it's not for someone who doesn't like everything that anime stands for. I'll say that. I'm not someone who's just gonna be like, oh, you just gotta try it. I'm like, no. If you're not into it, don't even try it. Tell you that right now. There are other series to try if you're not into it. This ain't one of them. I love that little streak of the 4 bonus boys. I should have gone up. Should have known to go up. The music is still very clowny to me. In this game, in Seicross, not in No Game No Life. There we go. 300 points, I assume because he got so far away. But now I can remember, hey, dinosaur bones, shoot them. Turns out, aliens didn't build the pyramids, aliens built the dinosaurs. And they actually piloted them like mechs. See, I didn't go up for that one up there because it's killed me so many times. I'm smart, I've learned. Although that may have even been a separate one, honestly. Same thing, I didn't get greedy there. I'm like, clearly, it's not worth getting greedy if you're just gonna die. Oh, got 2 of them there. Which basically means I got 1 because I missed one of the other dudes. Okay. All lives intact. Check out the bonus points. 18,000. Not the 20,000 that I've done before, but still enough for an extra life, so, you know. Good stuff. Maybe we can make something happen in this level again. If I don't fall asleep at the wheel. That's not a euphemism to say that I'm bored. It's a fine game. Got baited by the dinosaur bones. Shot the dinosaur bones. They did not explode into alien goo, and now I feel betrayed. See, let's try this one more time here. Go down. Dinosaur bones. Shoot. Okay, well that time they did. Didn't have any problem turning into an alien that time. Dire situation there. Just give me a second. Give me a moment to compose myself. No. That was almost the dreaded get the power up and then immediately die ordeal, which I've seen enough of. What? Oh, look, that's so many points! That's... What the heck just happened? Amazing! Okay, shoot that thing. That's what I've learned. And then die in the dumbest way. I got scared of the bullet coming at me and just chose the painless death, I guess. They're all painful deaths. Yeah, that's how you make it through that area. Good lord. We got him. I think, okay, so if you like rush over there real fast, you can get that other dude. There were shoes there. And the thing had boots. And I don't get to wear them because I wasn't there to get them. I assume that's like a speed boost or something. If it is, I ask, why would you want that? Speed kills in this game. Got greedy for the alien. Wasn't worth it. However, just dumb. Okay, we gotta shoot all 4 of those then. Not a single one of them can live, or else they'll just point blank knock you out of the air. It's fine right there. Save him, save him. And just... that's tough. Level 2. Hardest level in video game history, apparently. Oh, still saved him. Just, you know what? You know what? Reset. Just wanna do well, man. That's so much to ask. I wanna do well without having to put in the appropriate amount of work to ensure that I do well. What's so wrong with that? I want everything added to me on a silver plate. Anyone says they don't is lying. No! We reset again. Yes, I know. Now I'm at the point where I'm getting reset heavy. You might be saying, hey, you're not nearly good enough at this game to have earned becoming reset heavy. I'm saying, thanks. I know. Here we go, got that. Then you immediately go down. Couldn't rescue in time. The red dude is in my way. And then, of course, I totally forgot I had to go up there. You know, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart at the seams. At least we got the $5,000 dues from the alien. So that's pretty nice, I guess. That one killed us. Indirectly. The alien itself didn't actually even touch us, but, you know, I so desperately wanted to get to where he was that I wasn't even paying attention to where I was going. Yeah, the music needs work. I've come to that conclusion several times already, but I'm just gonna keep reiterating that. The music, not the selling point. Did you just keep bumping me right away from Sick? The absolutely disrespectful strategies employed by this rival biker gang. There, knock you off the road. Speaking of knocking people off the road and rival biker gangs, if you haven't played Road Redemption, it's never too late. It's a great game. Literally, it's Road Rash, but for the modern era. What could be sweeter? $500 points. Not a whole lot, but you know what? It's something. Better to get 500 points than 0 points, I say. Unless it results in you immediately dying. Then you've made a poor decision. Almost got all of them there. Not like it really matters, because, you know, I've died and therefore have lost a couple of them that I was intending to save. Okay, that's 4 in that final sequence there. That's better. Dude, 17,000 with a death? That's pretty good. Imagine how much better it could have been if I didn't die. Maybe I only got like 3 before I died. I don't know. Anyway, continuing. What have I been trying to say this entire game? Oh yeah. E3. It's whatever. You'll get more games announced throughout the year. Video games will still be here. I've seen some people who are like, is video gaming over? And I'm like, you are so dramatic. Video games ain't going anywhere, man. Boy. Pardon my... So, that one down there and closing the diamond, that's the one that gets you Mondo points, too. It has respawned me here, so I have another shot at shooting it up. I'm scum and I deserve no other chances. We got it! Technically got it! See, this is devious level design because they always place the lads. Yeah, there we go. Look at that coinage. Yes. It's another life that I desperately need, and then I immediately die. Oh man. It's a hard game, man. I promise you, I'm not doing the classic pretend to be bad bit. I'm just doing the is actually bad bit. Anyway, I'm playing the Outer Wilds. That game's a trip. And by that I mean it's really, really good. I think I probably said that last episode, but I'll say it again because it's again, really good. Level 2. It's an impossible fortress, an impenetrable wall. We will never see the likes again. I don't know. I'm mixing phrases now. Mixing figures of speech. That's not good. Nice. Got him. Go all the way back up again. What'd I say? You start memorizing the patterns. You start knowing how to save everybody. You start knowing. Very good. You start knowing how to speak the words. 500 points, not amazing. I actually got the power up there instead of just ramming myself up against the column and dying. Oh, that was so close. Now you might say, oh, but you didn't save the man up there. Yeah, 5,000 points from an alien is better than 1,000 bonus points for a single dude. Sorry to say. It's just very basic economics. I think I saved that one. It's hard to tell. There's no sound effect, but everything else just kind of exploded around me. So far, things are going well. There's another alien. You can get 2 of them if you're real clever there, but I'm not as clever as I ought to be. Energy, thank you. The bounce may have even saved me. That one's a real risky one to go for. Oh no! No! We had such a stash of bonus guys too, and then we just got nipped right on the heels. Oh. For shame, dude. That's a bummer. Like that was going really well until that point. Like I told you, man, all it takes is a single second. A single second of error on the player's part, a single second of the computer deciding that it's gonna be just a devious son of a bitch. We're 45 minutes in and I haven't seen level 3. This is a truly difficult game. You can all debate amongst yourselves if the difficulty is the good kind or the bad kind. I haven't really decided. I think it's the good kind. Like, I don't feel like the game is actively impeding my ability to play, which is probably a sign that it's good enough. The only thing impeding me here is me. Come on. Speaking of, you see me just dive right down into that bullet? That's what I'm talking about, baby. And then you just, yeah. So anyway, I started blasting. We go down here. It didn't give me all the super high point things that time. I feel robbed. I had myself so well, I thought I had myself figured out. I was like, all right, we're gonna go down there. We're gonna shoot that thing. It'll shoot out a bunch of other things. Yeah, it's a shoot 'em up. You can't expect me to know what these things are. And then we'll get all the money. I'll give you an extra life, and everyone will be happy. But no, the best laid plans of mice and men have come to ruin today. The boots again, man. Those boots are gonna haunt me till the day I die. These boots were made for haunting, and they're gonna haunt my entire life. Yeah, I'll take the energy over the alien. This is the part where I usually fall flat on my face, and I don't know why. It's just like stuff. Because of this little minefield here. So just make it past there, make it past here, go up, around, save them. Okay, I think this is the furthest I've ever made it here. I just, I'm determined. I want to see level 2. That's what is on my agenda here. This is the end too, because it's the Shrek Swamp. Dude, look at that. It's like a boss thing. It's another one. It's incredible. Are we done with this level yet? Is that enough? We saved him. So that's all well and good, right? Anything else to save? Did the game think that I'd be fighting those 2 enemies for this long? So it feels awfully empty around here. I'm just glad it's new scenery, Dude, that's it! Level 2 done! Oh, I knew I could do it! Alright! Bring me into level 3, boy! How many bonus points we get here? 21,000! I'll take it! Back to our classic, friendly rival biker gang. Are there any other kind of power-ups I should know about, or is it just the spread shot and the rapid fire? Almost died. You're welcome. I saved it. God, I can't believe how much the aliens are worth. 5,000 if you get them right out of the womb. The dinosaur calcified womb. Calcified dinosaur. There we go. There's the proper order there. It's just like math. If you do it on the wrong order, it doesn't make sense. You don't get the right answer. Nice. A nice little stretch of 4 of them. And see this? Easy. It's the classic level 2 is way too hard, and then level 3 is like nothing. The classic conundrum. That could have gotten to me. Okay. Nope, same power-up, so I think it is just the green star and the orange star. I don't think that you really got anything else besides that. Tried to save that guy, I really did, but, you know, he's in an inconvenient spot, and that's his problem at that point. No, get yourself stranded in an easier-to-get-to location next time, and maybe you'll stand a chance. I can only go out of my way and be the hero so much, you know? I got my own hide to look after. Worst superhero ever. But this is Seicross. We're not a superhero, I don't think. Unless this is actually, like, a super licensed, like, Superman game, and I just didn't read the lore. It's like Seicross, a Superman story. I'm getting a lot of the same vibes as I was in Stage 1 here. Ooh, Stage 3? Just the easiest, the actual simplest thing I've ever had to endure. That's a trap. That's a trap. I'm just... It's all intel gathering at this point here, in case I ever get back to this stage, which I won't. Stage 3 done, though. Look at that. Don't count me out. I mean, oh, wow, it's another life. Look at how many lives we have. We're stacked. We're stacked on extra lives. Oh, and now it's a slower stage again. So now I'm gonna die. I had the foresight. I was like, hey, they put a bonus boy in the bottom lane, which probably means there's going to be something in the upper lane that's going to try to kill me. Turns out I was correct. And now I've lost my almighty power-up. Or almighty easel. Just wanted to do a Bob Roth in there for a second. That's okay, right? We're bored. Alright, this is where it all falls apart. The slow stages are the ones you gotta look out for, it turns out. You'd think like, oh, you go a little bit slower, it should be a little bit easier, right? No, man. Not even kind of. Instead, it's like, hey, you're going a little bit slower, so now you're just gonna put 1,000 bullets on screen. And by 1,000, I mean like 4. It's 4 too many, you know? I was gonna say my little tiny brain can't take it, but clearly it can. Look at that. Now I'm just flexing. Dude. That was incredible. I don't even care what you gotta say. Absolutely wonderful dodging there. That was like nothing I'll ever do again. I'm getting the sixth sense developed here. Bruce Willis will never know what hit him. Oh, I really wanted to shoot that guy there, but we're fine! We're up! We're not fine. Whew, you could tell I was real focused there, because I wasn't saying anything moderately clever. It was all just like me trying to fill the dead air by making the most primate-like sounds with my mouth. Still, we've exceeded 200k in terms of the pointage here, so that's worth something. Oh, crashing into the wall is the worst way to die. 226,000 though. Considering how poorly I was doing before, that's like over double my previous best. So that was very good. Let's see how long I can bail this run here. If I make this a good one, it'll be my last. Which means I'm gonna game over in 2 minutes. Because I've set the expectation. Already missing out on the guys that I know I should be saving. That's how you know it's gonna be a great run. I don't like those anythings. Boy, that fell apart real quick. Melted in my mouth. That one melted in the bag. Just opened up my bag of chocolates and it was just this delicious and yet unsatisfying goo. What did I say? I'm gonna game over in like 2 minutes. Dude, I cursed it. I was feeling all big shot after that last round and then it was just like, hey, appreciate it if you didn't. No, this isn't a bad game though. It's not ever gonna take its place at the table of the most loved shooters. Could have come up with something more clever there, but who needs it? Didn't even get the 5,000 out of the aliens. That's useless. How are you all feeling about Seicross? Let me know. Leave a little comment. If you don't leave a comment, I know you didn't watch this long. And shame on you. No. I appreciate every second that you can afford to give. I try to be entertaining. You know, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes your brain just shuts off, and stops working, and then you have nothing to say. It happens to the best of us, you know? The best being me. You know, be very clear. Somewhere out there, somebody's going to take that as being like, oh, he's too full of himself, isn't he? And I'm like, nah, dude, I just thought it was funny. But then there's me defending myself against the imaginary human being that doesn't exist. Swerved right back into the wall again. This slalom area is very difficult if you want to save everyone. That's the first time I think I've actually saved all of them, though. That was neat. Real neat, man. Oh, those 2, and then those 3. Okay, and then I saved all 5 in the outro stage. That's pretty good. Got everyone in the slalom, and then everyone in the outro. It's enough for a good old 11,000. Imagine if I didn't die. Boy, never seen this stage before. I wonder what kind of exciting stuff will happen here. Surely, it'll be a nice place for me to show off my very good skills, and I won't die 80 times. Well, I won't die 80 times because I have 2 lives. You know what I'm saying. No. Just fly right past him. And now, behold. I know, you're like, what are you trying to show me, dude? Just watch. There they are! Yes! I don't know why they spawned that time and not last time, but, you know, happy to have them. That's just so much pointage right there. Imagine how much higher my score would have been last run if I would have actually hit that. If they would have spawned. Man. I'm feeling all kinds of bummed. It's gonna ruin my whole night. Of course it won't. Don't take myself seriously. All right, well, it's been a pleasant enough episode. You know, it's no Ken Satan, but it's also considerably better than Ghostbusters. So just remember, keep that scale in your head. You know, keep it all in perspective here. When a game is not literally as good as one of the best games you played in the whole series, it's okay. You're gonna be fine at the end of the day, probably. Unless you have some rare medical condition that relies on you extracting pure hype from the air. group. Dude, that's so many points. It's a shame that that's it for time, you know? Man, I can't score any more points. That was shaping up to be a real good run. Look at that. 4 lives in the stockpile there. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, well, that was Seicross. Like I said, not bad. Difficult, to be sure. Definitely forced my hand at times. Forced me to get good. I didn't really get good. Not that good, at least. I did make it to that level 4, and that felt good. But anyway, enough with the rambling. That is not yet the end of the October release schedule for October 1988. We still got 2 more games in the pipeline. So don't unbuckle your seatbelt just yet, buddy boy. Because I'm not even going to tell you what's next. Because next we're going back to the Sega Master System yet again. And we're going to play a cult classic, a very rare, unknown game called Monopoly. Yes, we are playing Monopoly tomorrow. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but hey, we'll find out. Maybe it'll be uncharacteristically fun. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for giving a watch. We'll catch you next time.